We always hear that skills are the new currency in tech, but looking at the landscape for 2026, it feels like specific certifications are becoming more like, well, hard currency, almost like gold bars. It's not just about what you can do, but what you can prove you can do on paper.
That's a perfect way to put it. We're definitely entering this new phase of deep tech plus deep compliance, and it's creating some incredibly high value career paths, especially in AI.
Right. So let's dive into the heavy hitters. I'm seeing AWS has launched a new generative AI professional certification, and the salaries are just staggering, hitting up to $250,000. But then there's also this other one, the CAIE, Registered AI Engineer, which seems to be more of a fast track to management roles.
It's a classic gold rush dynamic. The AWS certification is for the people building the mines, the complex RAG architectures, the foundational infrastructure. It's the prestige play, which is why tech giants are throwing signing bonuses of up to $120,000 at these people. But the CAIE is for those actually refining the gold. It's about practical application. And that 72% resume pass rate for CAI holders, that just shows how desperate companies are for anyone who actually knows how to implement this stuff in the real world.
I see. And I noticed the CAIE exam is incredibly cheap, like just over $100, compared to the thousands you'd spend on the official AWS training. Is this a signal that the industry is moving toward a skills-first model over just brand name certs?
Exactly. It's a kind of democratization of AI expertise. You don't necessarily need the Silicon Valley pedigree or a massive training budget anymore. You just need to prove you can take a large model, fine-tune it, and solve a specific business problem. It's less about who has the fanciest certificate and more about who can deliver results the fastest.
That makes sense. So AI is clearly the front runner, but all that power is, well, pretty useless and potentially dangerous without the right guardrails. That must bring us to the invisible layer of the 2026 tech stack, security and privacy.
It absolutely does. That's the other half of the hard currency equation.
Moving on to the guardians of the industry then. The CISSP seems to remain the benchmark for security, and the numbers are wild, a projected talent gap of nearly 5 million people. And then there's the CIPP-E, which is apparently the new must-have for anyone touching European data, and GDPR.
Got it. And what's fascinating here is the hybrid value. The data shows that if you can combine that CIPP-E privacy knowledge with AI governance skills, you're looking at an automatic $30,000 salary premium. It's no longer just about stopping hackers, it's about navigating the legal and ethical minefield that AI has laid across the entire business landscape. You're essentially becoming the specialized lawyer of the digital world.
So it's basically career insurance. These roles are recession-proof because compliance isn't optional. But to run all these secure AI applications, you need a place to put them, which I guess leads us to the final hard currency cert, the backbone of the cloud itself.
The plumbing, the most important and often most overlooked part.
Exactly. And that's the CKA certification for Kubernetes, the foundation of all this cloud-native tech. We're talking about a 3 million person talent gap with senior cloud architects in major tech hubs now pulling in salaries up to $300,000.
It's probably the most practical certification of the bunch. While the AI certs are about building the future, the CKA is about keeping the times now times from falling apart. It's a tough hands-on exam that proves you can actually keep a complex system from crashing. That's why certified individuals see their careers advance 40% faster. It's the ultimate high-tech blue-collar job. You're the plumber for the internet, and the world is running out of plumbers.
It's clear that whether it's AI, privacy, or infrastructure, the real value in 2026 is that mix of deep technical skill and the ability to navigate a very complex, regulated world. So, to wrap this all up, what are the key takeaways for someone planning their next career move?
I'd say there are 4 main things to remember. First, there's a clear AI premium. Getting certified in AI can add an average of $30,000 in immediate value to your profile. Second, the biggest growth is in hybrid roles, especially for professionals who can blend data privacy expertise with AI governance. Third, don't ignore the massive talent gaps. The industry is short nearly 5 million cybersecurity experts and 3 million cloud specialists, making certs like CISSP and CKA incredibly valuable. And finally, geography still matters. A top AI role might start at over $200,000 in Silicon Valley, but that same certification can still command a 50% salary premium over the local average in emerging markets like Southeast Asia.